too much space.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is Deep Space Exploration Vessel Albatross 180818. Calling Earth. Any stations, any ship, anyone listening at all. Attached to this transmission should be my coordinates. My systems are intact, but my circumstances have led me to believe that something strange is happening to me that is threatening my life, and I need help. My name is Jason Ward. I'm on a one-man exploration mission, further than any other human being has gone before. Or at least I thought, because I have reason to believe that I'm not alone on my ship. And I have no idea what to do. Look, I'm so desperate and out of ideas. I'm sending a signal out into the universe knowing I'm a million light years away from the nearest human. It could be 10 years, it could be hundreds of years, or even a million years before someone is able to listen to this transmission, let alone respond. So, just in case this is 100 years in the future and you have no clue who I am and what the Albatross program is, I'd better explain it all. In short, I'm an albatross, one of 10 volunteers sent out to the cold blackness of space. According to the brochures, oh man, the brochures, they said they were looking for volunteers to explore, seek out new worlds and new forms of life. That whole Star Trek line with the skin-tight jumpsuits and all. Normally, it's a job for trained astronauts, not ordinary people like me. But they needed routes, safe passages, cheap and easy. With the system colonization programs being prepared, they couldn't risk real astronauts. So instead, they sent out one-man Albatross ships across the universe to map paths for the colony ships. Kind of paved the way for humanity. But the glossy brochures and AI Harrison Ford commercial, it hid a darker truth. This is, I don't know how to say it, but this is a one-way trip. No return, no rescue, no retirement plan. Each albatross gets enough food, oxygen, and fuel to last 20 years. And unlike those fancy colony ships with the cryo sleep pods, we stay awake for all 20 of those years, living our conscious lives inside a metal tube 40 meters long, limited contact, limited input, limited everything. Essentially, I'm that canary they send down the coal mine, except I have zero prospects of ever coming back to the surface. Everything's mostly automated, not a lot to do. Sure, there's great windows. During the first few weeks when we zip past Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, it was beautiful. And now, darkness. Broken only by flashes of distant stars. Imagine 6 months of that. And before you get all outraged on my behalf, they did warn us. To be fair, they warned us. There was even a 4-hour PowerPoint presentation featuring the AI Shakespeare Company. Yes, they did explain black holes in Elizabethan English. But they got the point across, especially after the Albatross execs jumped in to translate it into normal English. Look, in the end, the message was simple. This is a one-way trip, and whether the lack of food, heat, or oxygen doesn't kill me, I'm sure that the loneliness, boredom, and isolation will. So why do it? Before I ever set foot on an albatross, I felt alone. I had friends, sure, family. There was even someone who loved me at one point, but life got in the way. I got in the way. I was a strange man in a strange city, and then the Albatross program came along, and my life went from small apartment to a small spaceship. And honestly, I could barely notice the difference. At least here, my loneliness means something. flickering. Computer, status, update, computer. Never mind. I'll check later. Anyway, I think I'm in a good place. I'm doing something for humanity. And my routine's healthier than it's ever been on Earth. I wake up 7 a.m. ship time, work out thanks to the artificial gravity, which, let me tell you, is dodgy. One day, a 5-kilo dumbbell feels like 10. The next day, it's so light it can smack you in the face. But hey, it's better than floating around. The ship's maybe like 40 by 40, but everything folds out from the wall. Treadmill, weights, shower, food storage, the whole deal. Breakfast, oatmeal bar, pouch of orange juice. While the AI runs checks on me, on my brain, on everything, basically everything in the ship. Then journal time. It's the only part of the computer time where the AI doesn't control things. I sit down, I talk into this mic, record my thoughts, feelings, experiences. It's a mandatory 20 minutes. Once I talked for 15 minutes about the weather, which is strange because there's no weather, not even a meteor storm, just black, empty space. God damn. Why am I talking about my schedule? This is meant to be a Mayday call, a request for help. Guess all this anxiety built up in me. I guess it's kind of therapeutic to let it all flow. All right, getting back to the point. Remember when I said I'm not alone? At first, I thought I misplaced stuff. A can of peaches went missing. I hate peaches, so never touch them. Then the rice. Then a packet of Tim Tams. And that one really hurt because I had planned to do a Tim Tam Slam. And then clothes went missing, my pictures, my iPod. That was the only source of entertainment I have on this ship. I asked the AI for help and all it would say was isolation can cause mental instability. Gaslighting metal moron. But I didn't imagine it. I remember holding that white iPod, listening to Message in the Bottle by the Police, and singing those lyrics. I remember wearing my white woolen cardi my mum gave me. And those chalky Tim Tams. Oh, my last request before leaving Earth. What the hell? Power's been going crazy. Oh, never mind, get back. Transmission. Okay, focus. The AI won't help. Won't let me check the cameras. I stayed up for 48 hours straight, watching for whatever happens to happen when I'm not there. And I lost more food. I lost stuff and I couldn't find it. I can't focus. I'm tired. I'm paranoid. This is why I'm doing this recording, a wide burst broadcast. It'll go out to anyone and everyone. If any Albatross ship hears this or anyone in space, I need help. Tell me what's happening. Tell me how to get control back from the damn AI. Or just speak. Just speak. I need to hear someone's voice. I've been here for 6 months, but each month has felt like 100 years. Even if you can't help, just let me know you're out there, that you exist, that I exist. I don't know how much longer I can stay sane. I know there's an enemy here. It's something you can't shoot or stab or fight. It steals little pieces of you until you've nothing left. Soon I'll have no food, no clothes, nothing to do but just fall apart. That's it. Oh, God. That's damn power outage. I've got to go check. Look, I'm done crying out into the night. This is Jason Ward, Albatross 180818, signing off. Over and out.
Too much space will return. Stay tuned.